Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Dialar's Tactics. This is the roundtable talk on a Tuesday. Why? Because last week was on a Wednesday, and I'm slowly trying to inch back to Monday. So next week, it'll be back on Monday. Back on our regular scheduled time slot. So I kind of like doing this today, though, because at the time of this recording, I'm recording this Monday night. You're going to see this Tuesday morning. And all of these events are going to be just ending. You're going to have one more day for a lot of these events. I shouldn't say a lot of them, but some of them. So we're going to talk about the events. All right. So what is roundtable discussion? Or roundtable talk? Roundtable talk. This is me. This is just my shoot the shit. That's probably going to get me demonetized. But this is my shoot the poop discussion video where I just talk about the game. Right? Just because I'm a gamer first. I'm a YouTuber second. I like to play the game. I kind of just want to talk about the game. So this is that segment if you've never caught one of these before. So let's get to it. Let's fall in love. That was bad. Why do I sing on camera? Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, there's still a lot going on this week. There's a lot going on this week. All right, so where do we start? Well, let's start Clan War. Okay, so if you were watching this first thing in the morning, you still have some time. Although, you know what, this is just to register. So we are still in the first week of the second season of League One. Mouthful. We are in the registration week of the first week of Season 2. There is only one registration week. It's the beginning of Season 2. Okay. Remember that a league, you see it right up top here, League 1, Season 2. So a league is 3 seasons. So my guild, we won. I'm always going to say guild, not clan. My guild, we're in Silver 5. Which is the first rank of silver. And hopefully we're going in against people that actually compete. Because I don't think you have to have at least won some to make silver. So you have, at the time that you're watching this, you may have moments, imminent moments, to click the button and start the registration period for the whole season. I think, yes, the whole season. Now do remember too that they did patch the issue where you can move people in and out. At least right now, during this week, you can. Don't quote me. I think you can do it throughout, but maybe not. Maybe this is the only week we can do it. So, shuffle, quick. So, Clan Wars is going on. You guys know everything about Clan Wars now. I'm not going to go into Clan Wars, but that's just starting. So, then we're going to have 2 days of defensive setup. You see it says Tuesday is the first battle. And if that's true, then there is no defensive setup. We're already in defensive setup. Oh, okay. All right. So, pardon me. Looks like the war begins. The fight begins tomorrow. So, hope you're ready. So, that's going on. Loki, what'd you say? Kieran did what bonus to Ain? I don't know. You tell me. What else is going on? All right, we got a lot going on in Clan Raid. You see, my clan, before reset, we pushed to stage 30, which is the final stage. Now, the final stage is hard in Clan Raid because you can't use dot heroes. 25 to 30 is kind of easier. I'm not going to say kind of easy. It's easier because you can put dots on the boss and just chunk their health away in big old swipes. And our clan is currently ranked second. So we were pushing for first. And you see the number 1 Celestials Guild. And we did rename. I don't know if... actually, no. You guys wouldn't know that. So my clan has rebranded. We are now no longer CLS, even though I love all the CLS people. Nothing against them. But we have rebranded, and now we are the Revolution. And yes, we're on the final stage. But this Russian guild is like kicking our butts. They're like over 300 million ahead of us. These are the guys that won first last season. And we were second last season, and Celestials was third. So as long as we can keep it up, keep going, keep up the pace, we might clinch second again. But if we don't, then kudos to Celestials for getting second. So. Clan Raid's ongoing. It's fun. I actually like the strategy in this. And you may think, oh, well, you just bring in this and this team. No, there's a lot of strategy involved because depending on what bosses are up, damn, you only got one Morgan. You only got one Nika. So you really need a really in-depth roster. I have leveled up a lot of heroes. We'll discuss that when we go over my roster. I've leveled up a bunch of heroes that I never thought I would 6-star. But I did it. So I do enjoy Clan Raid. I do. Is that the benefit of me being in a competitive guild? Maybe. I don't know. You tell me. So normal. I haven't quite reached 100 yet. I didn't buy any tickets. I didn't save any tickets. I just did normal at the normal pace. And basically normal up until stage 93 is easy. There's not really a whole lot to it. I just hit enter and hit auto. Burn them through. But we got hard mode. So since I cleared all of normal last season, I have been able just to go into hard mode. And you see that there are people that have cleared the entire thing. So there's only 50 levels to Forbidden Dungeon Hard. And I like how these guys all use their guild name last. So Kimchi, who is the guild that's currently in 4th in Clan Raid, they are definitely holding down the fort in the world for for rankings in Forbidden Dungeon. Now, tell me if I'm wrong, but I'm a crypto guy, so I know what the Kimchi Premium was. So I am assuming that they are a South Korean guild, because Kimchi Premium was for trading cryptocurrency. I'm not going to go into it, but it's a thing. That's the only reason why I know what Kimchi is. So correct me, but I'm pretty sure these guys are all South Koreans. Go, guys and girls. Get it. You see me, I am up to stage 31. That's the one I'm currently stuck on. You can see it right there. Now, let's go up. Up. There we go. Wow. Okay, so it felt a lot easier this time around, this season. Now, these battles were all different, but they were the same fights. Like, we fought them before, but in different places. And the sticking point is going to be, for the vast majority of people, right there. This was floor 17 last season. It is the Fire Merlin, Guinevere, Frost Bedivere, Frost Lancelot. Right? I struggled literally for weeks. Well, except for the weeks I was in Mexico. Then I just simmed everything. But I never ever passed stage 17. I was able to get through this one with, I will show you the team. This was not the team. In fact, I'm not going to show you the team. It's going to be on my spreadsheet. It's all on my spreadsheet. Go look. That'll show you the teams. But, yeah. So, definitely I've gotten a lot further. Am I going to get to 50? Probably not. Probably not. I just don't have that much time to grind for hours, re-gear. I don't. I'm 45-year-old father, husband, and I work too much. But I do what I can. I try to sneak in some attempts where I can. And if I can't, oh well. What I do appreciate, though, about being able to sim stage 30 is that now I get 2 dust, right? I get 2 dust instead of 1 dust. And where does that switch? Right there. You've got to get down 30. Otherwise, you only get 1 dust. And we all know how important these stat change materials are. So, again, if you want to know all of the team comps, and I have varieties of team comps for Forbidden Dungeon Hard this season on the spreadsheet that's linked in the description below. So that's ongoing, and I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I really, really do enjoy Forbidden Dungeon Hard. It makes me want to pull my hair out at times. It makes me question life. It makes me question why I'm playing this thing in my hand. But I like it. I like it. Why? Because it's complex, it's depth, it requires some thought. Which, as an adult in my 40s, I do appreciate puzzles. So Forbidden Dungeon, if we want to talk about, I still haven't completed Bull's Favorite 10. Nope, still haven't. I'm still farming stage 9 on that one. But for other things going on, let's talk about the events now. Since for all of you watching this tomorrow, you have like 6 hours-ish, maybe less, maybe more, depending on when you're watching this, for these events to be over. So stamina consumption, that's just a freebie. That's just a complete freebie. Everyone should have that, right? You know, the pedestals are nice. These are nice. Like, all the stuff is nice. The rewards are nice just for doing nothing, because you're going to be spending that stamina anyway. 3,000 stamina is nothing. You got to spend, like, I think like 14,000 stamina to get the 2 relics in the event shop, which the event shop is all going for another week. You have another week to grind. 7 days, 22 hours. Well, less so when you watch this tomorrow. Do grind it. Do. Did I really just stoop that low? I did. I totally did. So you have to do this. There is no if, and, or buts, ladies and gentlemen. You have to find the stage that you can grind. The highest stage with the most bonus point heroes. And you have to do it because you have to get Iwerit's Flame Relic and Anya's Wind Relic before they're gone. And there's likely not going to be another easy way like this to get them. So you have to grind this event. I don't know how. If you're free to play, you're gonna have to forego any other development in the game, but you have to get it. And I do have a video with some free to play comps that farms up to stage. I think like 2. I think I was farming stage 2-6. I think it was stage 2-6, right? So I can help you. You just got to go watch the other video, but do your best. Again, you can use this comp, which no bonus heroes, but you might get more points. This works, and this works well. You check out my Porge stage 10 video if you want to know how that team comp or how that team is set up. But you got 7. You got 1 more week to farm that event. We're going to talk about it one more time next Monday. And then the clan activities, which is kind of, if you just do the clan stuff, if you do your clan raid, if you do your clan missions, you're going to get this stuff. It's free stuff. It's not that great of stuff, really. Like what some of these are the enhancement materials for crafting. You know, those are good and all, but there's nothing game breaking there. And then 5 special summons, nothing crazy. This Porge event, you also have another week to do this Porge event. The rewards are good. You know, these are nice. These are nice. More dust, more summons. Crafting materials, it's all crafting materials pretty much, and then some special summons. But you have another week to get this one done. Should you do it? I would you spend your stamina in this dungeon well before you do this one or this one. This is a trap. So we should all have millions and millions and millions of gold because of the Valentine's Day event. This is a trap. The people, you see, I farmed 8,000 just to get all the rewards to get these last little armament, right? That's the only reason why if you're free to play or if you're limited on stamina, then skip this thing. Skip it. Focus everything into here. Like really, the stamina that I put in to get this, what isn't worth this? And these people that dumped 17,000, what are they getting? They're getting more relic farming or relic materials because this lets you pull on relics. But you know what? With the game expanding and giving us through the event dungeons ways to get some of the best relics in the game, these become less important. These are nice because these are crafting materials for like focus sets and stuff like that. Some of the higher end game keepsake sets. But still, it's RNG. It's just so RNG to get the right piece that you're looking for. That this seems like a waste. These guys, kudos to you guys. But huge waste. This guy that's level 50 and this guy that's level 35. I mean, reevaluate your life because you're doing something wrong. You're really doing something wrong here, guys. But kudos to you for wanting that little extra bump. And then at the time of the recording, you have hours to claim or to get all this stuff. Now, if you're wondering where you can redeem these chocolates, you got to come up here. You got to go to this one, the diamond. Go to event shop, and then Valentine Day shop. Whoa! I got some more. I've been missing out on daily stamina. That's okay. We'll just use the rest of that. And I'm done. 0. So that's where you redeem your stuff. I'm glad I looked. So those are all the events currently going on in game. That's everything that's going on in game. It's a busy week. The whole week has been really busy with everything that's been going on. Now let's talk about my account before we kind of wrap this up, and I just give you my thoughts. First of all, this button, I mean, come on, devs. Give them a golf clap. Clap, clap, clap for the devs. This button is money. Love that. Thank you. Thank you, devs. Love that. Love that. Also, this stuff, all of this stuff right here, come on. That's just free goodness. That's better than chocolate. Like, thank you. You didn't have to do that, but I appreciate it. All that stuff is good. Get this daily, guys. Daily, daily, daily. Why? Because it gives you good stuff. I can show you because I haven't opened mine for today yet. What are we going to get? What are we going to get? We're just going to get lots of goodness. Tomes. Tomes. No. Yes, tomes. Always need more. What are we going to get? Gold. Come on. Now, this is the only time where I don't want gold. Stamina. Awesome. More stamina. It's crazy that they just keep giving us more places to get stamina. Am I going to get some stamina? More stamina. When this game first came out, that was my biggest criticism of the game, that there was not enough stamina for free to play. There was not enough gold for free to play. Well, what did they do? They just gave us this Valentine's event. Now we got tons of gold. And then they gave us these just free alchemies every day. Stamina everywhere. It's awesome. It's absolutely awesome. Like I said, the game, well, I haven't said, I think I said last week in this video, the game's just getting better, and I think it's in a really good spot right now. It's unfortunate they've probably lost a lot of people from launch, but the game's in a good spot right now. It is a fully fleshed out, functioning mobile game that I enjoy, that I like to play. So those are good. Now let's talk about some dungeons. You guys know, I finished this stage 10, farmed all the relics, power up dungeons, all of it done. Just today, I started farming stage 10 of this. I have a whole other video out last night on how to beat this with the team. Go through it all. Had some fun. Said some swears. Berated my wife. No, I didn't. She watches my videos. Don't kill me. All that's done. So I can farm on auto stage 10 of all that. Clan raid, we talked about everything else. So that is how I am doing in the game, I guess. You see, you can't see, but you can't see there either. I am currently, let's just move my head. I am currently 546,000 power. That is not much. Well, it's okay when you consider that the top person in my clan is over 700,000 power. I am firmly like 6th, I think, or 6th or 7th for power in my clan, which doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have the gear on your heroes to make to do shit, right? What are we talking about? Let's talk about arena really quick. I am in Master 1, 7,200 points. 7,200 points. With the same team I had last week. But I don't know if I had the wind relic when I did this last week. I'm not sure I had it. I think I was still running the frost, but the wind, oh, so good. And they gave it to us for free. So good. Let's make sure I put this on that because that's my arena team. I need her fast. You see, I only have a C4 series. I only have a C3 Nika. And this team is still good enough to hold me now in Master 1. Because last week, I struggled. I was in Master... I think I was in Master 3, but that's because I let myself drop over holidays because I wasn't grinding arena like I normally do. I'm never going to make it into the top challenger tiers. I'm just not. I am not that. My speeds are... I don't have the chivalries. I don't have the speeds. It's all about speed in this game right now. That's the meta. Speed meta. Serpent speed meta, I should say. That's the meta. I don't have it. I'm never going to have it. That is purely in pay-to-win territory. I'm totally cool with just being Master 1 and staying in Master 1. So that's my arena. Let's go talk about my account. Now Anya is my most powerful hero. Yep. She is. And I don't even have all her skills decked out. I'm still missing this passive, but this one doesn't really matter. It matters. It matters. I should probably get that. So what have I done this week? What have I done on my account? Okay. So I obviously got 6-star Ilrit. That was, as soon as I bought her, I shouldn't say I pulled her, I did purchase a selector, which cost me 150 Canadian. But in my world, it was worth it. In your world, it likely won't be, so don't do that. Hopefully, you just naturally pull one, which I haven't. But my top priority once I got her was to relic up this flame relic, which you see I'm still working on. Yeah, I'm missing all the good ones. Like, literally, I'm missing all the good ones. And her passives are still low. But I did get the flame, and I'm also concurrently building up the frost. You see the frost one went into the right one. 5 for 5 on that S3. Both of them level 60, so that the Iwaret has been my priority this week. Again, I did get this relic for Anya, and I power leveled that thing too. And so should you. Her best relic. Not by much. The other ones are still great. But the Wind Relic, just so good for PvP. So good for PvP. What else did I work on? I also got Lancelot Frost. Yeah, baby. Wanted this one for a long time. There is not one relic other than Charlotte Fire, which you have to buy. There's not really a relic I need right now. I have all of the good relics. I would enjoy Gawain Fire. So I'll say that's the one I want. I want that one to pull fire. But yeah, I got Lancelot Frost, and as you see, I'm working on it. I'm putting frost books between it and Iwarit's Frost Relic. For missing I want to get this. I gotta get this one up to 6. Because then it's better than a coin flip to freeze. And in Arena, or in CVC, not Arena, because he's not meta in Arena right now. But in CVC, that just makes my team that much better. So I've been focused on this. You see he's up to 60, fully awakened for the relic. It's doing good. I did get another chivalry on my Lancelot, like yesterday. So I did get this bad boy, which extends the dot duration, which is awesome for clan raid, even though I am not a Gorgos hitter. But for stages 25 to 29, you can still use him in other teams. And actually, I do use... Well, now I got to use him as a lead on the cat team. But the cat is immune to dots at stage 30, so the chivalry is kind of useless. But I did get it. And I think that's about it for the week. So Iwarit, lots of development. Wind Anya, lots of development. Frost Lancelot, lots of development. And don't think I got anything else really. It's been quiet because remember we did do this last Wednesday. We did this video as well. So that's my account. I like it. Oh yes, sorry. I worked a lot on this guy. So I did take him to Awaken 6. Why? For Clan Raid. I did it. And I worked on his gear. So you see he's got these pieces. I did get him speedier. So this is pretty speedy for a Vigor set Anguish. 240-ish. That's decent. And more importantly, I got his effect accuracy up over 100. Because, man, Anguish, he is really, really good for upper level clan raid, like really good. The other things I worked on for my rares was I worked on, I think I got my boars up to 6-star, which is not for the benefit of clan war or clan v clan or clan raid. This will be for another video. I got a video coming for this one, but I need to work on this to get it to work. In fact, we got some books. No, they all got to go into skill 3, you dumbass. So I got him up to 6 stars, awakened. I've almost got my Arthur done. I've almost got this bad boy done. I've been putting books into there. And then Rosie, I also tweaked her gear. So you see she's got like a 6-star effect accuracy belt. Very nice. I've been working on her, and I got like 6-star. I've been working on her gear. for the exact same reasons, because she's a beast in Clan Raid. And she's up to 225. She's going to be the next one that I spend my pedestals on. So tomorrow, she's going to be 6-star awakened. And that's the development of my roster. I haven't really touched any of these guys. I got this guy 6-star, but that was 2 weeks ago. For Yaskelhaig. See, got some gear on everything. But do I need him? Maybe. So that's my roster, guys. Now let's talk about closing thoughts. Closing thoughts. Let's zoom my face up a little bit here. Okay. Whoa. Wrong one. Oh God. You guys seeing the outro already? Don't go anywhere yet. It's only been 25 minutes. We got another 25 to go. No, just kidding. So, final thoughts on King Arthur Legends Rise for February 25th. I kind of alluded to it earlier. The game's in a really good place. I'm really enjoying it. They've just added a lot of good stuff, and they just keep adding good stuff. Like, no one asked for all that free stamina from the alchemy or from the mage tower, but why not? Like, that's the best thing you can do in a game, is to give free-to-play players a lot of stamina to play your game. Because maybe if they get within reach of something, they might buy something. So overall, I think the game's in a beautiful place. Charlotte, I guess we didn't really talk about Charlotte, who's the banner right now. She's meh. Like, I know if you watch the Loki video at C8, like, she's usable. But he was far more generous on her than I am. She is very, very, very skippable. Very skippable. But you tend not to want to skip heroes altogether. You do tend to want a copy, because then down the road, they get better. So, yeah, she's out. We got another week to pull on her, though. So, if you don't have a copy, let your conscience be your guide. But she's very, very skippable. So, yeah, final thoughts. The game is... I'm really, really enjoying the game right now. I spent the most money I've ever spent on the game this month. That's not an advert. That's not a brag. That's not an endorsement. I'm just saying, when I'm really into a mobile game, I tend to buy things. So my spending is an indication of how good and how much fun I'm having in the game. And this month, they've been killing it. Killing it. Let me... down in the comments section below, tell me what your impressions of the game is right now, especially if you've been playing for more than 2 months. And, in fact, we'll just make that the word of the day. Impression. Put that down in the comment section below. I'll know you made it through half an hour of Canadian rambling. And, yeah, tell me what you think of the game. Tell me your impression of the game, your thoughts, your hopes, your dreams. I will catch you in the next one, ladies and gentlemen. I know not a lot of people watch this video, because really, what are you learning? Nothing. You're just here for me. So I'll catch you in the next one, ladies and gentlemen. Cheers, peace, bye-bye. Now it's the outro.